Good morning, guys. How are you? My hair is shorter. I promise I'm not gonna just keep going shorter till I have like a pixie cut, but I think it just needed a little bit more, as I said in my last video. I'm happy with it. It's very short. It's the shortest I've ever been. I feel like some people will hate it, but I'm enjoying being short for the moment. This is what it looks like. I don't know, I'm just like not used to seeing myself. I feel like when it I haven't even like washed it myself yet. I literally had it done yesterday, so I feel like once I do that, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable with it. But I love it with a cap. I love it like from the front. It's just like sometimes at certain angles, I'm like, ooh. Or like, you know, when you haven't done your hair and you're just chilling at home, it can look a little bit crazy. Just making myself a cup of tea. Georgia's coming over today. I shoot with Georgia 2 to 3 days a month, and mainly reels, mainly the sort of stuff I can't film myself. Like I put up a come shopping with me at Tesco's video. I'm loving this series that I'm doing on Instagram, if you haven't seen it yet, where I go to the big Tesco, the big Sainsbury's, and solo shop. Like obviously I'm not solo, I'm with Georgia, but I mean solo shop as in not with my children. You will know this if you're a parent going into a supermarket on your own, not with a to-do list, not with like 10 minutes, but just like freedom in a supermarket is honestly self-care. It is self-care. It's like a spa day for me. I love it. So I've been filming that and sharing it with you guys, and I feel like so many people are just really enjoying it and I love it. What am I going to do next? Asda? I feel like Asda would be a good one. Some of them are a bit tricky. Like M&S and Waitrose, they're not the same in terms of like being a superstore with everything all in one place. M&S I could probably do because there are ones where the clothes are upstairs, and then oh, that's Georgia. 1 minute, I'll come back. Okay, it was Georgia. Georgia's here. We've made tea. What was it saying? Yeah, M&S, there's like clothes upstairs and food downstairs, so that could probably be done. But Waitrose, like, we decided John Lewis, that's not really, Waitrose doesn't really have clothes. It's fine. I think that is doable. So Asda, M&S, Waitrose, I think Aldi could be added to the list. I don't want to go to Lidl. I'm just not a big Lidl fan, but maybe I could be convinced otherwise, I'm not sure. And then I think that's it in terms of like big British supermarkets. I don't know, let me know if I'm missing any. Okay, so for this video, I'm gonna do kind of like a shoe collection. If you've seen Stacey Solomon's Sort Your Life Out, which I'm obsessed with, I love that program. Basically like the shoe version of that. I wanna lay out all of my shoes in one place and see them all at one time, because I've never done that. And I wanna have an overview of my shoes. What do I have? What do I have too much of? What am I missing? What do I wear a lot? What do I never wear? Are there any that I can get rid of? Like, where am I lacking? I just think it would be a really interesting exercise. So I'm gonna do that on the vlog for you guys today. Oh God, this sink is so broken. Wow, it's really leaking. And I will create some Instagram content around that as well. Okay, let's think about my shoe collection, because me and Georgia were just talking and she was like, I don't know how many shoes you're gonna have. Are you gonna have loads? Are you not gonna have many? Let me think about me and my relationship with shoes. Okay, I don't like them. I don't like shoes. I'm not a shoe person. You know how some people are like shoe people? That is not me. I also just find the concept of spending money on something and then putting them straight on the ground really strange. I think I'm gonna have a lot of trainers, because mainly I wear trainers every single day. But I need shoes to be comfortable. I have like strange toes that flick up, and because they flick up, they're now starting to like go like this, which just upsets me so much, but let's not even get onto that. I wanna have like a toe operation. Is that a thing? I don't know. They need to be comfortable. I hate uncomfortable shoes. I don't really wear heels, and I don't know if it's because I've got flat feet or I've got very tight calf muscles, but I find it hard wearing heels. I'm also quite tall, so I've never really had to. I'm 5'7", and I get the tube everywhere. So I'm not gonna put on like a pair of high heels and like clip clop onto the tube when it's like cold and rainy. So I have some boots, some heeled boots. I have some like summery sandals, but yeah, I think it's mainly gonna be trainers. What are your, like, if you lay out all your shoes, what do you have most of?
Platform heels.
What? I'd have one pair of platform heels.
So many.
What even is a platform heel? Like Daisy Jones in the Six?
Yeah, like a big platform at the front and then a chunky heel at the back.
Do you like get cabs everywhere? How do you wear that?
Well, I don't wear them that often, but they are definitely my kryptonite. And boots. Ankle boots.
Yeah, I think I probably have a few Chelsea boots. I like a Chelsea boot. Maybe I'll like find shoes that I feel like I should wear more. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear the space downstairs. We're gonna remove the children's toys and kitchen and mat, which is pretty much our go-to at the beginning of a shoot day. Is how can we de-kidify this room? And then we're gonna start collecting my shoes from around the house and laying them out very neatly. This is the thing with Sort Your Life Out. Everything's very neat. Like people have like 5,000 saucepans, but they look great all together in their neat pile. I'm tempted to put like masking tape down around the edge. Do I include like wellies? that are in the boot of my car. Everyone needs like a welly. I actually think I might have more than...
shoes.
Yeah, I think that counts. Do slippers count?
But then like the Ugg ones are a bit shoey.
Okay, I'll add those ones in because they can be worn out. Mission, tidy up. I look a bit like I'm on one of those like DIY shows.
Yeah.
Woo! It's always a surprise what's underneath the kitchen when we move it. I find all kinds of things. Ooh, a car, a ring, and a hook. Okay, I'm gonna go find all my shoes and bring them down and lay them on the floor here. Okay, we have laid out all of my shoes on the floor. We've tidied them up a bit, as in not tidied up the shoe. Wow, some of the shoes really need a clean, but we've tidied them up on the floor, and this is mega interesting. I already feel like this is a great exercise to do, like with anything in your wardrobe. If like jumpers, or just take them all out. Like Stacey knows what she's doing. I love that show. Take them all out and look at them in one place, because I could not have told you this kind of like overview that I now have of my shoes. But I haven't really allowed myself to properly look yet because I wanted to do it on camera. So let me show you. I'm gonna sit up on my island. Let me show you all the shoes on the floor. Okay, here are all of my shoes laid out on the floor. So that's every shoe that I own. We've done winter shoes, boots, chunky trainers, not so chunky trainers, like a smarter flat shoe, sandals and heels. So I already have some thoughts. Wait, I'm gonna hand the camera to Georgia so you can see me as well. Let's talk through the shoes a little bit. Let's just see where this goes, okay? So obviously, Wellies. I have one pair of Wellies. Excellent, used to have two, got rid of one. Done. Everyone needs a pair of Wellies. These live in the boot of our car in a little hidden section. These, okay, so I was sent these. There are a few pairs of shoes that I was sent that I obviously feel like guilty letting go of because I was sent them. How lucky am I? But maybe I don't wear them that often. These are like a chunky snow boot from UGG. I wouldn't wear these, I don't think, like just in the winter because they're quite extreme. I feel like it's like a go skiing boot. But what a great boot to own, like UGG ski boots. Like what if one day I do need them? I don't know. That's my thought process with these. Will I ever wear them? They can definitely be like kept in the loft though, which is not a big deal. I don't know. I have not worn them yet. These are my Adidas Terex trainer. And I wear these when we go for walks, but it's not like a welly walk. I feel like a welly walk is like countryside muddy. This is like a London walk through the heath or something, and it's like a muddy day and I don't want to wear my trainers, but they kind of look like trainers. I wear these a lot, they're very handy actually. These are my Hunter, they're like a puffy short welly, so they're kind of grippy. These are good when it's like snowing in London, you know? I really like them because they, again, still look like just a black boot, but they're kind of practical and they're warm around your ankle. I think I got these for my birthday. They are a very good boot. These were from And Other Stories. I always get questions about these when I wear them actually. I think they're just like a good, again, like a London winter boot. They look good with jeans, they look good with like a few different things. I like the kind of gummy sole. It's a good boot. I don't know, do you like these? Are these still in fashion? Is that a thing? I don't know. I wear them, I like them. Maybe one day they'll get a bit of an upgrade. I've got my UGG Tasman slippers. So these are slippers, but some people wear them out. You can kind of do whatever you want. I just feel like they're too nice to wear out, but sometimes I do. I really like the way they look with an outfit. Do you know what? These are actually good for like working from home, but you still want to look nice and feel nice, maybe want to take a picture in a mirror, but they're like a hybrid between a slipper and a shoe. And then my Uggs, I've had like various Uggs over the years. Back in the day I had the really tall ones, I had like a brown pair, a black pair. I feel like I've gone through, I don't know where they've gone, but I obviously don't own them anymore. The ones I now have are the antelope colour, which I really like because it's like not, I find the camel colour can be a bit too orangey. It's like a nice kind of in-between neutral. And this is in the Ultra Mini, which again I like with jeans. Feel like, looking at an overview of the shoes, definitely don't have much colour. I've got one pair of coloured shoes. So that's like my first interesting thing to take away from this. I definitely have more trainers than anything else, but not like an overwhelming amount. I feel like it's quite a good balance. And Georgia made quite an interesting point. When she looked at the overall collection, she said, I feel like you really wear your shoes, because there were only like maybe 2 pairs that she'd never seen before. So that's good. I feel quite proud of that. Right, boots. There are only 3 pairs of boots. How is that possible? I definitely would have guessed that there were more than 3. But that's good. I think I've been clearing out through stuff more recently, so I don't have like my old Topshop boots anymore. I'm trying not to hold on to things that I don't wear. I wear all 3 of these boots. These are a Chelsea boot from Hush. I just think they're the perfect Chelsea boot. Great, flat, really good shape, kind of rounded almond toe. Is that an almond toe? Maybe slightly more rounded, I would say. So sometimes I feel like these don't work with like a trouser because they're too round, but I really like these with jeans. So comfortable. As I said, comfort is my priority. And then these are from Suzanne. Do you remember what these are called?
Pippa.
Pippa. Wow, you are.
I just
great
watched
to have
the video.
around. You just watched what video? I've been talking about these.
Because I was sure that you had a second pair.
You didn't have to say that. You could have just. I could have just been impressed with your knowledge. Love these. I would actually definitely buy another pair of these. These are like the snake skin, and actually I feel like this counts as a colour because it's different. It's not just like black or suede. A little bit different. Very interesting. Looks nice with jeans. They do have a bit of a heel, which makes them feel a bit smarter, but super comfortable. I can walk to the tube in these, and that's all I need to know really. Quite tall. They're quite like tall on your ankle. Those are really nice. And then I bought these quite recently because I was lacking in a black boot that, like I said, sometimes when I wear these, the toe just feels too round. These have really filled the gap in my boot shoe wardrobe because they are slightly more pointy, and I've never had a pointed toe boot before, but these look great with a pair of trousers. Really smart. Soft around the ankle. Very comfortable. Slight kind of cowboy-ish bottom, but not too much. Like the heel is angled, which is quite different. These have just been so great to like smarten up a look because, as we can see, I don't have many smart shoes. I knew that would be the case. I've always lacked in a smart shoe because they intimidate me, and I just never know what shoes to wear at like a fancy event or something.
But I think in terms of boots, you've nailed the smart shoes that you need.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because these can like poke out and be smart. Those are more like a casual boot. And then like a bit more of like an interesting boot. Like what other boot does one need? I don't think I need like a high over the knee boot. I love them on other people. Like a high suede, you've got some, over the knee boot. But the only time you can really wear those is with like a skort. Do you remember skorts?
I think they're having a moment again.
Stop it, I wore a skort. Is that what they're called?
Skirt with shorts?
Yeah. Well, it's a tube. Who remembers it's a tube? What I was trying to say is a short skirt, don't wear those anymore since having kids, or like a jumper dress. Again, I don't have a jumper dress, I do want one. And if I had one, I would want some high boots. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I need over the knee boots in my... are there any boots that I'm missing? Let me know. Whew, take a breath, Lily.
I need to breathe too. Whew.
Welcome to the trainer section of this video. Okay, let's start with sports trainers. As you guys know, I'm super sporty. I work out every day. That's not true. But I think I've got what I need. So these are my like, if I am gonna work out, if I'm gonna dance or have PT or go to Pilates, which you take your shoes off anyway. These are my go-to Lululemon, black, comfortable, great quality. I don't think I'm ever gonna need another workout trainer in my life. These are fab. And then I've also got tennis trainer because I am a tennis gal. These are Asus, I think that's what it's called, and they're like a great tennis shoe. I invested in these I think last year, and they are perfect for what I need. I did work with Lululemon, and as part of that job they sent me these, so I guess these would also be, I mean, I think you can wear them for multiple different things. Because they're white, I would put them in like a tennis trainer bracket, but you can wear these for like all different kinds of workouts. These are kind of interesting because they're a bit like a sock trainer, and it's really actually very comfortable having this up on your ankle. So technically I don't really need both of the white trainers, but like why would you get rid of a nice pair of Lululemon trainers if you had them? So I'll probably just keep those, and maybe I'll find more ways to wear them in the summer, but I feel like they're definitely more of a sporty vibe. So okay, next are Converse. I think Converse are like some of the most useful shoes to have. I wear mine all the time because, I don't know, when you look at them on their own, they don't look that like versatile, but I find myself wearing them all the time. I think they're really good with like a long trouser. If you're wearing like quite smart trousers, I just think Converse look really cool with like a long smart trouser, and they also work really well with jeans. I always go for the Chuck 70s because I think they're the most comfortable, and the white part isn't
proper white, it's a bit more of a cream, which I prefer. They're also slightly high on the ankle, which means that you can wear them with long jeans and with cropped jeans, and they look great with both. I actually think you can wear Converse with so many different things. I find them comfortable, which is strange because the toe is quite hard and I have the flicky toes, but I find them quite comfortable. Maybe because I've got quite flat feet, so I don't really like shoes that have like a high arch in them. And I wear my black pair to death, really need to clean them up. So what I have done is I've also invested in a cream pair. I haven't worn these yet because I haven't had a moment yet, but last year I forgot to buy them, and I remember just thinking like, I keep saying to myself I really need a lighter pair of Converse, so I just bought them and thought now I've got them for the spring summer. They are also Chuck 70s. They feel stiffer, but I think that's just because they're new. And I wanted a cream because it feels not as like stark as a white or something, and I just feel like in a more like spring summer outfit where say I'm wearing like jeans and a white t-shirt or lighter colours, instead of going for something like a black which might be a bit bottom heavy, I can go for a cream. Excited to wear those. Don't think I need any more Converse. Those kind of fill the gap. Okay, on to chunky trainers and Adidas Sambas. I feel like I need to like keep zhuzhing my hair. I'm worried it's looking like a helmet.
I think it looks great.
Okay, the first chunky trainers I got were these from New Balance. When these first came out, I didn't think I liked them because the pattern on the toe is quite unusual. It felt like quite like, I don't know, I thought it looked like a dinosaur. Is that strange? I'm not sure. But then I tried them on and actually I really liked them, and I like what that shape does to the foot. It just looks nice on. I can't explain it. These are so grubby. I really need to clean them. I don't know how because this bit's suede. I think you can use like a rubber. These properly need a clean. But I really like these, and I like that the end is navy. When I found these, I was like, that is a good colour for me. I wear these all the time, so comfortable. And then I realised that I do wear them all the time, and they're the only chunky trainer that I have. So I also quite recently got these from New Balance. How are they already so muddy? I didn't think that I would like these because there's a lot of silver on them, and I'm not really a silver girl, but it works. And again, it's with the navy, which I really like. It's not as like contrasty as having black. So comfortable, and I just think a chunky dad trainer looks really nice with a shorter like cropped jean, which I do wear quite often. So those work for those. And then for like a longer jean or a longer trouser, I really love the Sambas. I just do. Sorry, I know it's a cliche. I think they're great, and I have them in the white and the black with the grey suede. I also have them in a green, which apparently is the only coloured shoes I have. This is making me feel like I can justify buying like a red or an orange trainer. Or like a coloured flat. Wait, we'll come on to that, okay? Green trainer, great. So nice for a pop of colour. I'm in my like colour phase of life, so those have been fun. And then also black, which are quite a recent purchase, but I feel like these are good when you want to wear trainers, which is me all the time, but you want to be like a little bit smarter. These kind of feel like similar to the black Converse, but because they haven't got the white at the front, you can get away with them even more, like with a smart trouser. So these have been really handy in my wardrobe actually, and especially if you're wearing like a dark top, like a black t-shirt, jeans, it's nice to have a black shoe as well. I don't think I've ever owned black trainers before in like a more casual way than like a sports trainer, so those are good. Okay, let's take a pause and summarise what we've just gone through. So I've got the Wellie, I've got the snow boot, I've got the all-terrain trainer, I've got two heeled boots, one pointed, one round, a Chelsea boot, Uggs, indoor and outdoor Uggs. I've got my Converse, which I would call like the long trouser trainer, and the Sambas also fit in the long trouser trainer. One of my Sambas is like the coloured, I've got a couple of chunky trainers, and then I've got the sports trainers. So I think I'm pretty good. I think that's quite a good like collection there. I've got everything I need. Maybe the only thing I could add, like I said, is another coloured trainer. Okay, let's move on to flats. This is where I'm lacking. I was reading an article online on like the shoes that everyone needs. What did they write? The fancy flat, the modern ballet flat, the transitional loafer. Not sure if I have all of these things. These are my Gucci slingback loafers from my previous life where I used to buy nice things. There was a period in my life where I was like earning well and I didn't have kids yet, and I bought fun things. It was great. I bought a Chanel bag, I bought some Gucci shoes. Fun times. These are great. I'm so sad that the front of them have worn down. I'm not sure how much I can do about that because it's the actual leather. I really need to take them to a shoe place to get looked at. I am absolutely terrible at doing that, but I love these, and I love them because they're slingback, so they're so comfortable for someone like me that hates wearing closed toe shoe. This just gives my
annoying toes a little bit of extra space to breathe. Makes them a bit more like spring summery for sure. The only thing I find hard about wearing these shoes sometimes is because they're quite high on the front of the foot, like you don't see any skin. So say they were like that and you could see skin, it would be easier to wear because it's nice to have a bit of skin between your shoe and your trouser, if that makes sense. So they don't always go with outfits, but I love them, I'll always keep them, and I need to get them fixed. That's kind of like my fancy flat, but I don't know, they don't always go with an outfit. And then I've got 2 loafers, both of which honestly I think are not very me, and I don't wear them often. These are the ones I bought. They're from Vagabond, and when I first bought them everyone was like, lol, they look like my school shoes from the 90s. Which they do. I did enjoy wearing them, but not much to be honest. They're very chunky and I find them quite hard to wear. And I also have this pair from And Other Stories, which were kindly sent to me, which I think are slightly more wearable because they're just like not quite as chunky. But again, I just don't find myself wearing them often. Every time I put on a shoe like this, it just feel like it doesn't feel like me. I don't feel like cool enough wearing them. I find them quite hard to style. So I definitely shouldn't keep both of them. I should decide today which ones I want to keep and then try and work them into some outfits. And if I don't wear them, I think just get rid of both of them really. And then I need to find a loafer, I think, that I like wearing. And I don't know what that is. A suede loafer. Maybe I'm just not a loafer person at all. Find like smarter flat shoe thing tricky. If anyone has any advice, that's it. Those are my flat, non-trainer, smarter shoes. That's nothing, is it? I definitely need something else. What do people wear?
Can you walk in like those?
Yeah.
Like if you were doing a day in London?
Ugh, I just wouldn't want to though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like what purpose, what do you wear those to? What's the event you're going to where you think...
I see people all the time and like, I saw someone on the tube yesterday, she was so cool and she was wearing like those with like red socks. But like, does she sit in an office all day? I don't know.
That's the thing.
I just will always want to wear trainers unless I'm like forced to a smarter event. And then I'd go for a boot, but in like spring, summer, boots feel too booty. Yeah, I really don't know. This is the part of shoes that I really struggle with. I think I would like a pair of like nice flats, like those ones I tried on from Arquette, but they didn't work because of my toe. Maybe the mesh, have you seen how people are wearing like mesh flats? You don't
Can't do it.
Like toe porn. It's like, I imagine sitting on the street with someone who loves toes being like, I can see their toes through their shoes. But I like the idea of them, like a smarter flat, but comfy. Guys, give me some advice, give me some help. That's it. That was a small section. It seems to have a lot of sandals. Not sure why, I don't even go on holiday very often. These were part of a White Company job that I did years ago. And actually they're great. They kind of slot into, so they're suede slip-ons. I take these a lot on holiday with me because these slot into the kind of like smarter sandal, but flat. I don't know, they look nice with dresses and stuff. I just find myself wearing these often. I think these are good, I'll definitely keep those. These are from Hush, and I love the print of them, but they're a little bit flimsy. Like the bottom is just literally foam, and then they're not that supportive. So again, they like look nice with dresses, but I'm not sure how often I wear them because they're definitely not shoey enough to wear around London. Like way too much foot is exposed. I would literally get home from a day in town with black feet if I wore these. But then I don't tend to take them on holiday because when you're packing for holiday, there's only so many shoes you can take, and I just feel like one of the other sandals would trump these. So I don't find myself wearing them often, if I'm honest. But they're also the sort of shoe that I'd be sad to part with.
So what if you were to look at like an upgrade of those?
So like an interesting print on a sandal, but the one that I can wear in London as well. Good idea. That is a good idea. Okay, next row. These. I have not yet worn these, but I'm excited by them. They were sent to me by a brand called Cala, which I think specialise in shoes for narrow-footed people. Let me Google it, because I think I made that up. Oh. They're for people with wide feet. I don't have wide feet. I think I've got quite narrow feet. Packed with comfort. So they're meant to be like more comfortable. I haven't worn them yet, but I really like them, and I've seen a lot of people. I actually got these last year as well, but these are still very much in fashion, this kind of caged toe. The reason I like them is because they are technically closed toe, so again, like suitable for London tubes. Sorry, I know I've said that a million times. Quite like practical, but still sandally. I need to try these on and see if I can style them with some outfits and decide whether to keep them or not. I do like the idea of them. Okay, I have 2 Birkenstock Eva sandals, which are the ones that are like a bit more plasticky. These are very much a holiday by the pool sandal. What do other people wear by the pool? Like flip-flops? I don't like a flip-flop.
Or sliders?
Is this not a slider?
I guess it technically is, but I would just call them Birkenstocks.
Yeah. I don't like a flip-flop, like, oh, feeling of something between my toes and like the whole like flip-flop action and the noise, nah, not for me. So these are my holiday by the pool sandals. I don't know if I need a black and a white, but I guess I think these are a bit more like summery outfit and these are a bit more like slightly smarter. The white ones do get very grubby though. Maybe I don't need the white, you know?
They wash very, very well.
Do they? Washing
Yeah.
machine?
Or like, if you're giving them like a good scrub,
Like the pink stuff.
yeah, that they come up really clean.
Yeah, I used to wear these in London, but now I think I would probably exclusively wear them on holiday, because that is why recently I added to my Birkenstock collection with these. I literally got these a couple of weeks ago, and these are my like London, like just a bit more like nicer, proper, smarter Birkenstocks, because I find these are a little bit too like by the pool, and these are a bit more sturdier. They're the leather ones. They've got like cork bottom, and then this is leather, and in like this kind of khaki colour. And yeah, I really liked wearing these when I went to France recently. I just love a Birkenstock. I find them really comfortable. So yeah, maybe I'll get rid of the white. I'm not going to take both black and white on holiday, am I? I'll probably take these now instead. I also have these, which were very popular last year. I don't think I got the right ones. Like, there's so many different variations of this type of Birkenstock, and the ones I got fit. They're not the like suede ones, and they're not the like super waxed ones. I'm not really sure, but they're kind of like a clog, right? And people wear these with socks often. I don't know, they're very like... I don't find myself wearing these often, I have to say. Oh yeah. These are called the Birkenstock Bostons. Yeah, I don't know if it's the colour I got or the fabric, but don't find myself wearing them that often.
Sorry.
2 more sandals on this front row, and then we'll move on to heels, which is an embarrassing small collection. Okay, these are very new, part of the Uniqlo job that I did, and they're just a great strappy dad sandal. I did not need them in my collection, but you know, it was part of a job to show you guys these, and I do think they're really comfortable. They're kind of like a more wearable these, because they've got the strap at the back. I could definitely wear these around London. These, I'm really glad I got these. I wore these loads last year. Oh, sorry, I thought I was a spider. Oh my god. I mean, what would have happened if it was? How did I get so... These are from Cezanne, and these are great because these fill the gap of like a smart sandal for me. These look great with dresses, great with trousers. It's the gold detailing with the black leather. They're smart, but they're still flat and comfortable. Really like those for when it's like really hot, but I want to be a bit smarter. Okay, heels. Guys, this is actually embarrassing. Like, one of them I don't even think really counts. This is like a strappy sandal heel. But this is the sort of heel that I like. This is a small heel, it's comfortable. These are so comfortable, these shoes. And they look great on, they're from And Other Stories, but they're very much like an open toe sandally heel, so I can't wear these in the winter. I can only wear these in the summer with like a nice pretty dress, and my toes have to be groomed. So these are great. Like, I would like these in another colour as well because I really liked them. And if I had to, I could walk on the tube in them, but that's probably why they are so dirty. These are, God, I've had these for way too long. Where are they from? These are my like, going to a wedding. I don't really like them, but there's like a black strap again over the foot. A kind of blocky heel, which is what I feel comfortable in. Like I literally could not wear a stiletto, I would actually fall over. And then this just goes around the ankle for a bit of support. But they don't make me happy. Do you know what I mean? They're just like I actually hate them because I've worn them so many times at like various weddings and events, but they're just like that's all I've got, really.
The shift in your tone of voice is mad. This section is making you sad.
It's actually making me sad. I hate when I go to events where I have to wear heels or like a smart shoe. It honestly makes me like anxious. Is that weird? I don't know. I just like, hate it. And then I've got these, which I bought once when I had an event where I really needed, like I didn't have a closed toe heel. So these were like the answer because they're closed toe. I quite like the shape they give on the foot. And then the heel is kind of a block heel. It's very similar to the And Other Stories one, so easy to walk in. And then the straps kind of go around the ankle. I don't at all feel like me when I wear them, but they just filled a purpose. I mean, that is it. I absolutely need to get a grip on my like smarter shoe wardrobe. What do people wear? Honestly, I don't understand. There's too many boxes to tick. Comfort in the heel, comfort in the toe. This is the bit I need help with. Honestly, I feel like I should like speak to a stylist about the smart shoe thing. That's everything.
So wait, what did we learn from that second section? Smiles are flat. I think I'm good with sandals. They're all very chunky. I don't have any like pretty sandals, but I don't think I need them. Okay, let's try on a few of those shoes that I wasn't sure about that I mentioned. Oh, do I need like nice socks for the... Let's do the ones without socks first. Okay, so I've got the Birkenstock Bostons. I think you're right. Georgia said it's like good to have a shoe that you could just like slip on to like pop to the shops or something like that, you know? And these definitely fill that gap.
That's not a sandal.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep them. They're a bit weird, they're not perfect. I don't really know which ones I should have bought. I feel like I bought the wrong ones. Yeah, they're good for like warmer days. So the black ones, I haven't worn these for ages, and I think when I was like pregnant and postpartum, my feet were so swollen, I could probably make them tighter. But yeah, just like an easy, comfy holiday sandal. But do I need the white? That was the question. I just feel like a white sandal's a bit, when would I ever wear white? No, I'm not keeping these, they're going. I'm gonna give them a good wash, and I'll pop them on my Vinted or give them to my sisters or something. Great, decision made. Okay, what about these Hush ones? I think I know the answer to this. Do you love the print though?
They do look good.
I like run off. Rudy! Rudy! Stop it! I can run at them. They're very small to store. They're not taking up much space under my bed.
I think keep, but just keep an eye out for what maybe could be the alternative of them.
Alright, what about the wide feet shoes for my narrow feet? I like the little gold buckle. I like the shoes. I like what they look like, but why have I not worn them? They're a bit annoying to get on. I do like a shoe that you can slip on. I don't know why I do, but there's something about them that I do not like. I think they're a bit suffocating on the foot. I don't think they're flattering.
They look like your foot's wearing a mask.
Yeah, like, what's that film where it's like...
Yes!
Yeah, what's it called?
Isn't it like Hannibal Lecter or something?
Yeah, my feet look like Hannibal Lecter. Right, these are the Vagabond ones, which are the chunky 90s school shoe vibes. That is what they look like. I feel, as a person, I feel more comfortable in a chunky shoe. I don't know why that is, but I do. I feel more confident in a comfy shoe. Isn't that strange? I'm not sure what that's about. These are the And Other Story ones, which are less chunky. I think because it feels very 2000s, it feels very Zooey Deschanel to wear like a little shoe with jeans. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? It makes me cringe a bit.
Like when people would wear brogues.
Or maybe it's the ballet pump phase. The Topshop ballet pump era has like traumatized me and made me feel like I need to wear chunky shoes.
And that's come back round. Like those mesh shoes.
These are the And Other Story ones. They're much more comfortable in terms of like they don't feel very heavy on my feet. Why do other people look good in these sort of shoes, but I feel awkward? Should I try these on for you just to show you what I was talking about? They're very soft leather, comfortable, but could have done with not being so high up on my foot. But yeah, these look nicer with jeans. Why do those work? They're a bit more like, the shape's different.
And there's more skin on show.
I need to wear these more often. I don't know why I don't. I feel like this has been like shoe therapy. I feel like we've really learned something today, guys. That is my shoe collection section of the video, and yeah, I think that was a really interesting exercise. I'm gonna do some Instagram content now, and then we're gonna go out, and I'm really excited for this afternoon, and the weather is perfect. It's not warm, but it was meant to be raining, so I'm chuffed. We're gonna go out and about. See you in a minute. Okay, you guys are getting a proper behind the scenes today of the content that we're filming for Instagram. My hair is doing weird things. It looked good when I was at home with the hat, but now it's kind of flicking, and I'm not sure. But now we are in Kenwood. I'm filming a video for Instagram that I want to like show people some things you can do in London that are a bit more like local, residential, not the obvious tourist spots, and like nice things that I do at the weekend. And I never get to share weekend stuff with you guys anymore because I can't vlog with the kids, so I'm doing it now, and I'm gonna show you a really nice walk that I like to do that starts at Kenwood and then takes you down to Parliament Hill. And there's so many nice things in Parliament Hill. So that is what's happening now, and I'm gonna try and do both. It's quite tricky to do YouTube and Instagram at the same time. I can't film the content at the same time because one's portrait, one's landscape, but I think I'm gonna try and make it work. So I'll do some kind of like vloggy bits in between. It's a lovely day. It's a bit chilly. I'm wearing a t-shirt under this trench coat, which I'm loving, by the way. It's the cropped trench from Arquette. I'll link it down below. It's a great one for this time of year, although it's still a bit cold and my arms are cold, but it will look good on camera. Setting up the mic, which honestly has changed my filming life, because I would never be able to film something like this before, because it would be too much background noise, too much wind, camera too far from me. Changed my life. Okay, must remember to vlog. We've just filmed the little intro. So guys, if you want to do this walk, okay, start at Kenwood House. That's where we're starting the walk off. And then you want to walk like towards the cafe side of the house. And I'll show you, we're gonna head straight up there. Okay, this is proving a bit too difficult. For the actual instructions and directions for this walk, you're gonna have to look at the reel, but let me just stop and show you guys the incredible view from here. Can't see what I'm filming. There you go, there it is. It's amazing. It's so nice. So we're just gonna be walking straight down this path towards the ponds. I like this bit that you walk through. It starts becoming a little bit more like sheltered. You follow this little gate round. Oh, it's just like so peaceful. I mean, it's pretty busy at weekends. There's like a lot of people walking, but it's very peaceful now on a Thursday. Thoughts on your first Kenwood experience so far?
Absolutely beautiful.
Right in the middle of London, you'd never know.
You would never know.
Huge, gorgeous. Right, we're now walking down this little path that takes you to the ponds. So there's a women's, a men's and a mixed. And they're natural swimming ponds. I have never been in it. And it's on my list of things to do, as in I wrote on my content brainstorm list, Lily tries ponds for the first time and films it. Rich is desperate. So maybe. I'm very nervous about the eels and things touching my legs. I'm not a natural swimmer, wild swimmer.
Is this the ladies' pond?
Yes. Yes, there's ladies, there's men's and there's mixed. Yeah, it's been around forever. Very, very famous. Okay, we've reached the first pond. This is just like the duck pond. But if we keep walking around it, those are where the swimming ponds are over there. Okay, keep forgetting to vlog, but we're now in Swains Lane, which is just a really lovely little high street, and it's where we were heading to. So we're here now, and there's like coffee places. There's just like a really nice seafood shop and a butcher's and a little grocery store, and everything's lovely and very expensive, but just nice to come and grab coffee really. So I'm gonna film a little bit around here. That's the flower shop, and then that's the fishmongers where everyone like sits outside on the weekends and has oysters. It's so nice. And then there's like a Superette, which is a really nice grocery store, and the Farm Green grocery market. Also over here there's a place called Megan's that do really good coffee. I think this is where I'm gonna grab a coffee from. Do you think we can ask the people who are sitting eating oysters whether we can film their hands? Because the cutaway would be great. That's what I want to know. Hot, but good. Okay, this is nice. We're enjoying ourselves too much. We're having a pause. This is nice.
I could spend an afternoon here.
How nice is my weekends?
So
nice.
nice.
I wish I could show them to the internet more often. Bit more chaotic. There would be many scooters involved. There would be, at this point, there would be whinging for bagels, but it is nice. This is how me and Rich try to live our lives. We like to do things like, you know, there's a playground there. It's like works for the kids, but it's nice for us as well. It's like constantly trying to find the balance of things that are like enjoyable for us. We're not just like spending our weekends in like soft play, but a bit of both. But not somewhere where like the kids are like totally bored. We just need the weather to be like this all the time, because when it's raining you can't do this. Guys, I picked up some of these olives, which are very good, and I keep seeing this girl on TikTok who has mussels on toast, and I like mussels like when they're cooked normally, but I've never had them from a tin. But I thought I'd try these mussels in olive oil and garlic. Like, if they're nice, I don't know, I just feel like that's really cool. I really want to try them. Very much failing with remembering to vlog. We're like halfway through the food. We're pretty much finished. That's a little bit left of George's courgette flour. This is like salami, pickles, olives, pickled onion. And this is the buttermilk fried chicken with the aioli sauce. So good. Did I say that we are now at the Bull and Last? I'm not sure if I said that. This is like Ferrero Rocher ice cream with crispy frosties or something on the outside, and it's so incredibly delicious. Okay guys, we are home. Successful day of shooting, but we're both pretty tired. A lot of walking. There was so much traffic getting home, so that feels like quite frustrating because it was a lot of wasted time getting back here, but we're going to quickly do some editing. Quickly, before I end this vlog, I ordered from Hollister Literally can't remember the last time I ordered something from Hollister. Probably about 13. Some striped trousers. Why are there 3? I must have ordered the shirt. I don't remember ordering the shirts. Maybe I did. Striped trousers. I saw Charlotte Olivia, I think her name is, on TikTok. She's great. And I saw her try on these trousers and they just look like a really good fit. I've had my eye on some striped trousers for a while and these looked like good ones. I got a medium and a large because I wasn't sure. Thought I'd quickly try them on now and we can see if they're any good. I'm not sure if my hair's hairing. This is what I mean, like end of day when I haven't really styled it properly. I don't know. I'm sure you guys will tell me. Okay, wait, can you see what these look like? They're too pyjama-y. The fabric's too pyjama-y. I want to find some that, and it's hard to tell in people's TikTok videos what the fabric is, but I want to find some that are more trousery. They have pockets. They don't have anything on the bum. Also maybe a little bit short. Shall I try on the matching shirt? I need to try this on another time when I'm concentrating and decide, but I'm definitely on the hunt for some striped trousers. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish the video here. Sorry if you didn't get to see much of the Kenwood Walk, but as I said, it's gonna be a reel, which hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit more in that. But I hope you enjoyed the beginning part of the video with the shoe collection. Honestly, that was such a good little experiment. I wanna do it now for all categories across my wardrobe, but I highly recommend you do it also with your shoes. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.